Good morning viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel Friends of the Bar. My name is Bretto and this is YouTube of Fitness and Fit Over 50. Anyway, today viewers, it's been raining here. I haven't been able to get out on the bike or do much, and so I'm using the opportunity to set up tubeless tyres on my new road bike. Now there's a bit, if you look on YouTube you'll see there's a lot of people that pro tubeless, they love them or they hate them and they reckon it's too much fiddling around and too hard to set up and not worth the effort. Anyway, I've had great success on my gravel bike with tubeless tyres viewers, so I've received the package here today. I've got Goodyear All Seasons road tyres. They weren't the preferred tyre that I wanted to get, but I just wanted to get a tubeless setup going. And let's have a look what I've got here, and then we'll go through the step-by-step procedure of setting up the tubeless. So I've got some rim tape there, 21mm. That's probably the most important thing I found when I had a failure doing the gravel bike, was I used the incorrect rim tape, and I ended up using Gorilla tape on the gravel bike, and it worked fantastic. Now these are the tyres viewers, Vector Goodyear, and a couple of Stan's tubeless valves, and I've got some Joe sealant in there. You'll see that when we go through the setup. So let's just have a look at these tyres. 700 by 32C ultra high performance 4 seasons tyre, nicely packaged guys. Let's have a look. So anyway, the tyres that came standard on the bike viewers are the Maxxis Detonator. They were a nice tyre to ride, but absolutely prone to punches. I've had about 10 punches in about 1,500 kilometres of riding, and I think that's not good enough. I mean, it's no big deal to change a tube, change a flat. It's part of cycling, but it is not what we want to be doing. We want to be riding. So there's the tyre viewers. Let's start with the installation. Step 1 viewers, remove the tyres. Simply remove the front wheel. We'll have a look at these tyres and see what sort of condition they're in as well viewers. I'll show you that. I don't know if you can see that viewers, so the tyres have got quite a few cuts in it like that, so let me know in the YouTube comments if you think that's reasonable mileage, or would you change them out at this stage. The small cuts like that, I don't know if you can see, but anyway. Guys, I've had to patch the inside of that tyre where it was cut. So anyway, we're out with these, and let's get on with the tubeless installation. First step is to remove this rim tape and clean the rims with some metho. And then we'll give the rims a good clean with some methylated spirits. These are new rims, so they're very clean anyway viewers, but I'll give them a good clean. Okay guys, that's the wheels clean nicely. They were clean, but there was a couple of manufacturer's stickers, safety check stickers. Took a bit to get the glue off, but they're spotless now and dry. Next step is taping. Now with the tape, viewers, when I did the gravel bike, the rim tape I originally used was slightly narrow and I had a 50% failure rate. So it's very important that you get the right size tape. Now you can see it's slightly wider than the rim. That's to compensate going down in the channel there to enable it to be easy to get the tyre in and off the rim. So okay, let's start up the tape up. So viewers, here I am, I'm about to start the tape up. There's the valve hole there. I'm going to start a spoke away, about 10 centimetres away, and we're going to go for 2 wraps. So I'll just take the tab off this. This is the most crucial part, I reckon, of doing the tubeless setup. If you don't get your taping right, it's not going to be right. So I've never used stands before, this is a first, so let's see how it goes. It's nice and centered, get it nice and tight, and so I'm just starting on the second lap of this, viewers. You've got to get it in really tight and really straight and run your finger along to make sure there's no air bubbles and that it's really neat job. Press down really firmly with your thumb. You can do it up finger tight. Let's go and I'll give this tyre a dry run, see how it sets up with a bit of soapy water, and then we'll add the sealant and see how we go. Just have to make sure you get the tyre seated around the valve correctly there, guys. I'll just get this other side on and we'll pump it up on the floor pump. I apologise for the noise, and doing a bit of building next door. Okay, tyre's on. Just had to use the tyre lever there, guys, to coerce that tyre on it. It was a pretty tight fit. Okay, let's pump her up and see what happens. Put a bit of soapy water around there, ease with the installation. Okay, let's pump her up. This is pumping up with no sealant, guys. You hear that? That's seating in. Got it. First go, a couple of pumps. We'll take it up to 80 psi. Okay, there you have it, guys. Successfully. Now, what's so hard about that? I just checked the bead around there. Perfect. Check the line around there. Perfect. And now we just add some sealant and we're good to go. So I'll repeat the same process with the rear wheel, guys, and then we'll add the sealant, put them back on the bike. Now I'm adding the sealant, viewers. I'm using Joe's No Flats. I'm going to inject 50 ml into each tyre. remove the valve core. And inject. Mess there. Reinsert the valve cord and we'll pump him up. Okay, that's one tyre added the sealant. We'll just do the second one. Let's get the valve core back in there. And we'll pump him up. Okay, we'll give the sealant a bit of a swirl around. And that's it, viewers. 2 tyres set up tubeless, ready to go. So there you go, viewers. Quite straightforward setup. It took us about probably an hour and a half, but that was fiddling around, having a couple of cups of coffee and making the YouTube at the same time. I won't put the bike back together. I'm going to give it a good clean. I'll give the chain a good thorough clean, and the cassette and everything. I've given it a clean since the other day, but we'll give it a good thorough clean and then stand by for the ride report. So that was a straightforward tubeless installation, viewers. I don't see what the people are worrying about. It's seemed pretty easy and straightforward to me. This is the second bike I've done though, so the hardest bit's doing the tape up of the rim. It's probably a good idea to practice with some masking tape, I reckon, for the first go, because if you're going to make a mistake, that's where it will be. So anyway, it's all straightforward and easy. Hopefully we'll have a few miles of not so many punctures. So stay tuned, viewers. There's going to be heaps more coming up. Stay